And it goes on. I'm not going to play the whole song. So, what I wanted to talk to you about, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link to it, something I did recently. Malika's Hut, and it's one of my most popular songs. And this song is very profound concerning this year and the themes of it. Um, you know, the second half of the year is what I'm talking about. And I wanted to spend some time and so here's the link. So this song has to do with a globetrotter who is traveling all over the earth, exploring all there is to see, doing all there is to do, expanding the person's mind and the person's horizons, really, really going forth and continually moving, continually traveling, going beyond, stretching yourself, not stopping, not taking a break, not relaxing, not reflecting on where you are and what you've been, where you've been. That is why that's a huge part of the song is gaining the wisdom to stop and reflect and not continually doing because if you can know anything for human beings, not as opposed not necessarily human doings. So it's reflecting, it's looking at that and just taking a break. And it describes this place that you can go, this rest stop where you can just stop. This woman is very, very nurturing. She basically cares for people that, come in and stop, gives them food, water, a place to kind of rest. Um, their body and their soul is part of the lyrics. Um, and it's just a reminder, to not always push, but sometimes takes reflecting. And I think that there's a lot of wisdom that a lot of us have gained through the whole um, pandemic. And when it comes to having a higher perspective, I think that so many people around the world have been getting caught in the little details of their lives, being stuck in their lives and their situations, and not rising out of those because it's difficult to. I mean, if you're stuck at home all the time with all your stuff and everything, and then it's difficult because you're in that guilt, you're in that regret, in that state of mind, um, state of just feeling. Uh, so it's seeing the forest for the trees, which is a very, very difficult thing for a lot of people to do, to see that higher perspective of things. And that has been a challenge for 2020, 2021 little as well. And so this really, really plays a key role. Um, because this year for me has been um, especially in the summertime, philosophical, it's been spiritual, and well, there's more wisdom. I mean, I can tell myself a lot of things. Go back, look at myself a year ago, and I have quite a few things to say. That's all that I want to say about that. So, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the meaning of that song and what is really the narrative behind it is resting and um, just releasing, stopping, stopping, slowing down, dropping in. Um, to what's going on in the present moment where you are, not resting on your laurels, because that's the Sagittarian, I think, fear, because it's all about taking the most advantage of life that you possibly can. You're not. We need that time to rest, recuperate, recharge, listening to what we need, what we really need, what really make us feel nourished and um, recharged. And maybe that can be a goal. I'm gonna relax this year, especially with North Node and Taurus. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna be here in the now. I'm gonna, maybe meditate more. Maybe, you know, getting off social media more, moderating that. I mean, these goals that you have. 2021 was a good year of reflection. People are drawing their New Year's resolutions. And because January is not the most uplifting time of year, because it's, in the wintertime, maybe you can use the wintertime to reflect because it's an inward time, where you go inside. And then in the spring, March 21st, that's when you can really put those goals into action and achieve those things. Because with the sun in Aries, it's going to give a lot of fiery dynamic and it's going to just make you just go, I have this new energy. Like, let's move energy. Let's do something, like, like, let's get out, let's make this happen. So, um, yeah, so just a little quick pop in reflection. I think that's all that I have to say.